mode. No way. Oh, here I am. Back after work. Ready to play a few seasons of NHL. Just kind of chill, you know? So, let me... tweet out the link to the stream. So there's the stream. I forgot to actually click to get into this. Alright. I didn't get to do anything. I literally just got off of work. So I haven't even signed all my players. So we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. Anthony Honka has done well at the NHL level, I think. Huh. Actually, not as well as I thought he would have done. Yeah, I mean, he's been a better fit for the team than Leonov is. I'm not gonna keep him for 3 years. I'm just gonna keep him for, you know what? Honestly, just 1 more year. Leonov, I don't want. I traded Aho, so I'm good on that. I'll keep Suzuki on the team. Why not? Penner, no point in keeping him around. And yeah, we'll just keep going. So Sullivan does not want a contract extension. I want to give him one. And I also want to give Zhao a contract extension. Lefebvre did well in Charlotte. I'm qualifying him. Left wingers, Gustafsson, same deal. I'll qualify him. McCarron, definitely going to sign him because he's 71 overall. Even though he's got that medium top 9 forward potential, which isn't the best, that's still solid. He's still a solid prospect. I'm going to qualify Zanetti, but not this player. Defense, other than that... I'll qualify Hawley and Andreychuk. And I'll sign Mr. Iserman here. Nobody else. Lassi Lapalainen needs a contract and will get himself a contract. Just offering him basically just a blank check. Goaltenders, Bohinski. I do like him, but I have better players in the system here with more potential. But he was a really good AHL goalie while it lasted. I'm impressed with how well he performed. Duchesne as my head coach accepts. So did my other coach. Goalie coach did not want to sign, which is fine. AHL associate coach did. The assistant coach did not. So a couple coaching changes will need to happen this year, which isn't terrible, I guess. Alright, nobody rejected my contract offers, which is great. And yeah, I think we're good. Yes, I did not renew a few coaches this year, which is fine. Coaching staff. I need a goalie coach, and I need a lot of AHL coaches. So let's get my NHL goalie coach first. I don't love that, but I think he might be the best coach available for goalies. AHL head coaches now. This guy's teaching is an A, Maximus Moran. Not Moron. And then I got an assistant coach to hire and a goalie coach to hire. Well, this guy's teaching is an A+. Offering a lot of money to be a goalie coach. There you go. All the goalie coaches have good teaching, dang. And then Peter Bartovich, you will be my AHL assistant. I don't believe I need to make any changes. I don't need to make any changes to the scouting department. That's good news. Hedstrom, which is my new franchise player, has signed, which is great news. So my center depth for next season is looking like this. Big Sam, Brian Suzuki, Hedstrom, and then Sullivan. Solid. Left wingers, 1, 2, 3. Radulov is going to play. But I could use a third line left winger. Unless, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good on forwards, actually, because Kerslake's going to play. Kerslake. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. 4. I'll have Kaspar play, but I do need 2 more defensemen. So I just need 2 NHL defensemen of any caliber, preferably ones that fit my team, and preferably one that could be a first pairing defenseman, but it doesn't look like there are any available. Cody Ellis, a defensive defenseman, fits on my top 4 defensive pairing. That is good. I need a player who's going to be a good fit, and I think even though he's a defensive defenseman, that'll still work out. I need another defenseman. I need one that's like pretty solid. This is an offensive defenseman, Dominic Klusek here. Top 4 defensive pairings in all power play lines. He may not play on my top 4. He might be a bottom pairing guy, but he will have playing time on the power play. So I'm gonna assign Scuderi here. 70 overall prospect. He is a defensive defenseman, but you know, got rid of a lot of defensemen at the NHL level this past year. Johan Lilia, a former first-round pick of my team, medium elite, 63 overall. He's probably not going to play, but I'll sign him just in case. Or I'll try to sign him. He probably won't want to sign with me. Jimmy Brindamore. There's no way I'll sign him. But so we got the 2 prospects. We got the 2 NHL defensemen. Let's keep moving. So my goalie coach has accepted the NHL level. So my NHL hasn't worked. Is all set. AHL head coach is good. That's what I want to see. Goalie coach is also good. Now I just need the assistant coach. Boom. So coaching staff is fixed for next year. Don't want to make a trade. Let's take a look. Chemistry was 52%, which is not very good. Now it's at a 67 after hiring all these people. So my NHL chemistry is at a 67 thanks to the goalie coach, and AHL is at an 80, which is really good. So seems like Duchesne's not the best fit, but so Lilia signed with Tampa, which is a little unfortunate, but fine. I did get Scuderi though. I got the offensive defenseman and I got the defensive defenseman. So we're good. we are all set for next season. And here's all my prospects that I qualified. Lias Anderson traded for Axel Anderson. That's kind of funny. Alright, just a handful of prospects and players signing. Schmid traded to Arizona from the Rangers. Timothy Liljegren traded to Ottawa. Wow. Alright. Milan Jers. Sullivan has been tendered an offer sheet. I don't have any centers that are ready to take his place, so I think I'm going to sign him for now. Well, you enjoy being a part of the organization, but you don't actually want to sign. Whatever. Colorado makes a huge trade, trading Salcido, Bowen Byram, and Sword to Detroit for a prospect that's worth more than a first and a first-round pick. Craziness. Yep. Alright, cool. Nils Hoglander traded to Tampa, so Trevor's team's getting a little better here. Ottawa just gets a couple like fringe NHL players. D'Agostini traded to Nashville. Lots of trades going on here. Hobbs traded to Philly. Lots of trade offers still. Just a couple minor trades. Alright, edit lines. Here we go. Bach, Suzuki, Svechnikov. Nope. That's not good. So Jonathan and Schoonmakers, I'm fine with that. Klinga and Hedstrom, that's a great third line, man. And Michael Cera. I feel like Hedstrom could technically take over, but we'll keep that third line intact for now. Kerslake, Sullivan, and Karel Skirbeck here. And Klinga, who I didn't notice this. My man has 406 NHL games and just 19 goals. And he's over half a point per game too. Like both these seasons 50 points, 41, 43. Like he's a great point producer. He just cannot score to save his life. What's his shooting at? His shooting's 5 stars. He just does not. He has 94 passing, which is really good. But yeah, that's crazy. But Svech is starting to regress a little bit, just a tad. I'm really happy with that fourth line. I'm really happy with the third line. Second line is a little lackluster. Suzuki's not very good, but that's fine. Defense doing really well. We'll see how that works. I like the first pair being like that, but finding Nino's not a very good fit for the team right now in Matt Duchene's system. Could I find a defenseman to trade for? Because I want to see if there's any defensemen of like equal-ish value available. Probably not at this point in the season. But See, Gerard, no, he's on a bad contract. Tarasov. All defensive pairings, power play line 1, all penalty killing lines. Trade for him. Finding Nino. Donde? Finding Nino's value is very high, which is a little surprising, I'm not gonna lie. Donde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone, la araña discoteca. Discoteca, Monica. Let's see, let's get a skater that actually matches their block, that I wouldn't mind parting with. Saranimo. Okay, no, so it has to be like an unsigned player. Don't want to get rid of any of those guys. I mean, I wouldn't hate losing a second round pick in this draft. Sweeten the value just a touch. Okay, that's a touch. Just a bit low, okay. Fine. Yeah, finding Nino just wasn't a good fit for this team, in all honesty. He really wasn't. So let's switch that up. Whoa, what happened here? It's crazy like how I switched that up and it just ended up being perfect. Okay. I like that. Yeah, that's so much nicer, man. So much better. Okay. Here's the goaltending. There's my scratched players. Special teams. Power play. No. Here's what we're not gonna do. Gotta put Hedstrom in the power play. Bach is in there. Schoonmakers is in there. Michael Sarah, that's who we're missing. It's not perfect, but it's good. Could move Suzuki down. Yeah. That's fine. Because Hedstrom needs to contribute to get power play time. And I think that works out. I think that'll do it. This team, man, could be the best. Especially if Hedstrom gets up to like an 84 or 85 this season. Becomes the second line center. Oh boy. Gonna decline and edit my trade block here. Alright. So, hopefully this season goes well after not making the playoffs this past year. Back and forth we go. And yeah, we're good. Home opener is against Arizona, and we're actually starting the season on a 5-game homestand, which is rare. Uh, Sorry, I just got an email from a college and just took me back to like senior year of high school. I don't know, it's weird. But Ulf Steen is projected to go first overall this year. Probably a medium elite player, if I had to guess. But we're starting off the season well, 3-0-0 so far. Make it 4-0-0 with that shutout of the New Jersey Devils. And can we make it a perfect 5 for 5 on the homestand? Yes, we can. 5, 5, and 5 wins. Then we lose to the Islanders, but it's okay. We're 100. We have won 100% of our home games so far, and we got 2 more coming up, Nashville and Buffalo, to close out the month. Can we beat Nashville? A lot of Western Conference games this month. We lose to Nashville too. Okay, coming back down to earth a little bit here. Still pretty early on in the season though, but closing out the month on a 2-1 win against the Buffalo Sabres. Like what I'm seeing so far from the team, you know, a lot of close games, not a whole... Oh my god, 10-0. Speaking of close games. And then 7-4. Okay, so I'll just shut my mouth. Charlotte has a player out with a neck strain. That's not good. They lost a lot of talent this past season. I do think that I put a few good prospects in Charlotte's roster this year, but you never know what happens. They have great goaltending, though. I do know that. Bit weaker of a draft class this year. That's not great. I don't love that, but it's fine. 8-1 win and then a shootout loss, so, you know, I'll take it. We scored 5 goals in the shootout loss, so not too bad. Nichols is already back for Charlotte, which is really good to see. And Ottawa's a really good team this year, too. Wow. They're consistently good. We beat them, though. 5-1. Hell yeah. Alright, at Winnipeg, a loss. A lot of our losses have been on the road, huh? 4-2 win against the Rangers. Okay. 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 I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Seems like the team has done some, you know, 7-0. My goodness. We had a 10-0 shutout win to start the month. A 7-0 win in the middle of the month. Make it 6-3 win. Or make it a 6-3 win against Boston as well. 3-game win streak does come to an end in Pittsburgh, though, with a 4-3 loss. I think all of our losses, save for one, have been on the road, which is not great. Oh, well, no, there's another loss at home. Okay. Still sitting atop the division early on, just 20 games into the season. And can't see what we did against Columbus, but we beat them. There we go. Gonna go ahead and hope that, yep, there's a win against Montreal, and against Buffalo, we will win. 3-1. Alright, cool. Cool. So 17-5-1 to start the season is not exactly where I imagined that we would be, but it's still a really good start. That's probably the best start that I could have hoped for. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. And we lose to Winnipeg again, though. So Winnipeg, I'm hoping we don't play them in the Stanley Cup final. Because we've lost to them both games this season. Still don't know anything about Ulf Steen, but we do know that he might not actually be the best player available. Melvin Hood might be the best player available here. And one of our picks, Dallas's pick, actually, is pretty high. Oh boy. Giancarlo Stanton. That's like his doppelganger here. Hedstrom, I do want to see while we're here. I want to see how he's doing. 17 points in 26 games is a fantastic start to the season. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pull him down in the lineup, but I do want to, you know, make sure that he's all taken care of. Defense is fine. Goalies now? We're good on that. I meant to check special teams. So, gonna pull Hedstrom up on the power play. I'm gonna take Radulov off. Kling is on the power play. The only player that isn't is Michael Cera. Schoonmakers would be there though. Cool. Alright. So playing against Montreal for another game. 5-3 win. Alright. So the 2-game losing streak does come to an end. I didn't realize we had lost to Philly as well. But another loss to Edmonton. So we are no longer first in the division. Washington holds that title now, but only by a point. Reese Schoonmakers is back in the lineup. Gonna make a few changes to the lineup here. Boom. There we go. Schoonmakers was having a decent season. Klinga, 1 goal. He has 1 goal this season and has 26 points. Well, that actually makes it not very good. Alright, we'll leave him there. He was doing fine. Hedstrom, no points in those 2 games. Put Michael Cera up there because he was doing fine. Skirbeck, not that great. And then special teams. The power play, I was going to put... switch Schoonmakers. Oh, he's manning the point. I'll switch him there. I'll take out Sullivan. Put Hedstrom there. What's his face-offs? 79. What's Suzuki's? Also 79, so it doesn't really matter. And instead of Schoonmakers, I'm going to put in Michael Cera. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Cool. And 3 losses in a row. So the Canes are struggling a little bit in the month of December here. Dallas, last place in their division. Great news for the Hurricanes. Not great for Finding Nino, but it's great for the Canes. Our losing streak has been broken, thankfully. And we win another game against Nashville, so I like to see that. I'm really liking this, actually. Still a little nervous because, you know, we haven't made the playoffs on a consistent basis in a few years, but I think we're moving in the right direction. We've already erased that losing streak with that win against the Sens, winning against the Caps, and the Panthers there. Canes are back first in the division, playing against Washington at home next. And then to end the month, we have a game against Tampa on the 30th, but we lose against Washington. So 3-day break, and then playing against Tampa here. It's a loss. Okay, tough. So still not winning as consistently as I'd like, but it's fine. Everything's fine so far. Winning against Pittsburgh, though, keeping the Penguins behind us in the division. They are a team that's on the outside looking in right now. Okay. Dallas hasn't really been able to pick it up. Nikolai Tarasov out with a hernia. Yikes. That's a significant hit on defense, unfortunately. Michael Sarah's playing defense. All right. He did get hurt in the Dallas game. Yeah, and so we did lose to Dallas, unfortunately, giving them some more points in the standings. But we beat the Canucks. Okay. Hopefully Tarasov will be back sooner rather than later. But I really don't know how long the hernias last in this game, like for injury-wise. I think it might be one of the longer-term ones. But if he's not healthy by February 1st, we'll take a look. But there's another win against the Sens. Still, even without Tarasov in the lineup, the Canes are doing incredibly well. Seems like a weird trade. They sweetened it by adding a 7th round pick. Ooh. A loss to the Blackhawks, but an overtime win against the Caps, which is better. Would have preferred a regulation win, but I'll take what I can get at this point, you know? Any win's a good win. No! Ulf Steen is a franchise left winger, a two-way forward. He will be the best player in this draft. He's definitely not as NHL ready as most. Puck skills only an A. Sense is an A. Skating and defense an A minus, and physical is a B. Goal scoring, magic hands, and a pro release with the Goulet comparison as well. Again, a very similar player to Hedstrom, but not a player that I would love to draft because I have decent left wing depth. Overtime loss to the Blue Jackets, unfortunately. Still first in the division, though, which I like. Heading into the All-Star break after this game against the Sharks, which is a win. Canes are looking good. Nothing to complain about. Dallas is still last in their division with 47 points. Tarasov is back, ladies and gentlemen. So we have some changes to make. Big Sam on the first line. Everything else is fine. Suzuki's a better fit, but we'll have to move him down next season eventually. Anyways. Yeah, Hedstrom's not a very good fit for our second line. Dang, man. He's a really good... Dang it. Oh, man. He's a really good fit for our third line, and that's it. So I may need to consider firing Matt Duchene this year. To make Hedstrom better. Because Svetch is a perfect fit for the first line. Bach, more of a fit for the second line. Big Sam, more of a fit for the third line. So, I don't love that. Oh shoot, I forgot to change the power play. Oh, you know what? We're so close to February 1st. It's only going to affect one game. And we're playing against the Rangers, one of the worst teams in the division. And it's a win. Canes on the top of the division still. Svetch leading the way with 64 points in 49 games. 49? Yeah, 49. I think it's just special teams that needed to be fixed. Yeah. So we'll get Suzuki there. Kerslake is better, but I don't want to put him on the power play yet. Schoonmakers is already on the power play. I'm actually going to do this. Put him up there. Take Kerslake out of it. To put Michael Sarah manning the point on the power play. Sullivan and Hedstrom are going to switch. How's Hedstrom doing? 30 points in 49 games. A solid season so far. Take a look at the scoring for the Canes just to see what's going on. 64 points, and then there's a drop. Big Sam with 54 points, and he's the only other point per game player. Suzuki's doing well, though, as is Jonathan, Bach, Klingit, and Number Sports Fans. Schoonmaker's doing very well in his second year in the league. Second year in the league. Already almost at a career high in points. Already setting a career high in assists. He is a sniper. Everybody else doing well. Nothing to really complain about here. I'm happy. I'm happy with everybody's performance. We'll do a quick check of Charlotte. Charlotte is 29, 14, and 4, currently sitting at third in their division. Lefebvre leading their team in points at a point per game, 47 in 47. Think we're good enough to sim to the game against Buffalo, which is the last game of the season. Playing against New Jersey here, currently behind us in the standings, and the Canes win. Nice. Keeping the Devils behind them in the division. Shootout loss, we do get a point, but it's not ideal. I would have loved to have seen a win there. The Stars want to trade us Finding Nino again. Apparently he wasn't a very good fit for them. Or something. But 6-0 against the Oilers. That's what I like to see. That's a big shutout win there. And yeah, they want to trade us Zhao too. I'm pretty sure Zhao was one of our players. And another 5-2 win. Okay. Getting on a little bit of a point streak here. Starting to win some more games. Playing against Minnesota now. Minnesota's been pretty good. Oh, they're really good, actually. So a win here would be much appreciated. Dallas trades Svensson and gets Bode Wild and a second. We win against Minnesota. That's great. Nashville gets 2 cruddy NHL players, and Toronto gets a first-round pick. Okay. We do lose to Pittsburgh, unfortunately, but I think that's fine. Big win against the Blues here. Playing against Chicago next, coming up. 4-2 win, there we go. Playing against Minnesota, and another win, 3-2 this time. Okay, I like it. Canes are scoring a lot of goals here, currently on a 3-game winning streak. And can we make it 4? We cannot. So winning streak has been broken up by a 6-3 loss to Toronto. Colorado gets some prospects. Montreal gets a good player, actually, Marquardt. I looked at that trade and I wasn't into it. Oliver Wahlstrom traded to Montreal as well, along with Bonk. Big win against the Rangers, though, getting us back to 40 wins. We could easily hit 50 wins this season, which is crazy. Colorado getting a few prospects. Nashville getting Vitaly Kravtsov and Brodin. Columbus trading Parent to Montreal. So Montreal's loading up. Necas traded from Vancouver to Montreal. Martin Necas is now a Canadian. Joe Veleno traded him. Montreal is trading the entire farm. Watch them lose in the first round. That'd be crazy. New Jersey traded it all. We lose to them, so another loss. Lost 3 of our last 4 games. They wanted to trade us Panda. Overtime loss to Detroit, but a big overtime win against Anaheim. 5-1 win against the Islanders, then a loss, then a win against the Caps, which is good. Ed Scuderi out for Charlotte. Canes are barely first in the division because we beat the Devils. Chris Miracle out until May 2nd with a herniated disc. Gotta call up a goalie here. Gonna call up Robbins. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, Lapalainen has been fine in the past for the Canes. March draft rankings. Steen still projected to go first overall. Doesn't seem like an offensive player, so that's a little unfortunate. 3 gems in this draft, though. Jace Ramsey, a defenseman, more than likely a defensive defenseman. We're getting a potential in comparison here. Pekka Hautanen? Oh my gosh, that's a hard name to pronounce. We'll scout a center, which would be nice. We lack some center depth. And Michael Wagner, a left winger. We'll also get a potential comparison going there. That way we can figure something out. Two losses in a row. Shootout loss, though. Canes are a playoff team. Look at that. Big shutout win of Philly and another win against Tampa. I like it. Another win here. 3 games in a row. Make it 4 with that 4-1 win against Toronto. Coming in on the home stretch of the season, Canes are at 51 wins. You love to see it. A loss. We have clinched the division, though, which is exciting. Lost to Pittsburgh. We may not clinch the conference, and that would be okay. But let's see anyways. Can we beat the Sabres? Last game of the season. 4-1 after the first period. Schoonmakers with the first goal. Number 1 sports fan, Wagner and Svechnikov getting the goals. Second period, Honka with a goal of his own. Skrbeck, Honka, Michael Cera, and Big Sam scoring. That is 9 even strength goals right there, ladies and gentlemen. Klinge out with a mild concussion. No! Okay. Well, we're going to have to make some changes. Hedstrom is at an 87 now. Oh boy. Oh, I can't. That's weird. Okay, I thought I could do that. Alright. Well, we'll do that. Make the 4th line really good. Alright. Luckily, he's only out until the 18th. So he will be back these playoffs. Svech with 96 points at 33 years old. He's probably 34 right now, actually. The regular season has ended, and it's Canes versus Sabres. So after that good old-fashioned mollywhopping that the Canes gave the Sabres, they come right back at it the next night. Big Sam hitting 90 points as well. Svechnikov leading the way. 60 assists, age 34. Man. Klinge having a great season with 80 points. 6 goals, though, and 74 assists. That's crazy. Hedstrom, 51 points as a rookie skater. Solid season there. Jonathan with a nice 69 points. We'll take a look at rookie skaters here. Hedstrom leading the way. Kaspar with 13 points as a rookie defenseman. We'll take a look at the league scoring for rookies. Hedstrom leads the way. Grenier was next. This was Pittsburgh's prospect, drafted in 2032. So 2 years ago. But the Carolina Hurricanes probably will have the Calder Cup winner this year, or the Calder Trophy winner this year. Charlotte will be going to the Calder Cup final. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, Canes and Sabres here. First period, it's gonna be a barn burner. Kluchak scoring after Schoonmakers scores twice. Hedstrom scores his first career playoff goal, and tie game, Bergeron and McNaughton scoring for the Sabres. Canes' offense is at a 97. With Klinge back in the lineup, it'll probably be close to a 98 and maybe even a 99. Defense is at a 94, and goaltending is a little misleading. Lapalainen is an 87 overall goaltender, and we have a 79 overall goalie as our backup. So, I don't know. But with Chris Miracle being out until at least the middle to the end of the second round, like, it'll probably be a while before we see him. But Lapalainen has proven that he's a good goalie. Anyways, Big Sam on the face-off against Cole Perfetti. Big Sam loses the face-off. Rasmus Dahlin with the puck, the franchise defenseman. Mackay with the puck, back to Perfetti, to Mackay, to Bergeron. Bach gets it out. Andrei Svechnikov coming in on the wing. Nope, he decides to double back just for a second, takes it in on the wing, has it at the top of the circles here. Svech looked like he got bumped off the puck again, so that's twice, and Mackay is going to carry it in. Cole Perfetti, shot, save, Lapalainen. Good save there. So Lapalainen gets the first save of overtime here. Both teams sticking with the same lines. Perfetti wins another face-off. Bach gets another turnover though. Svechnikov with the puck. He's going to need a better shift. He's going to pass it this time. Which is probably the better move. Ellis, shot, scores! The defensive defenseman puts the puck in the net. Canes win. They take game one in overtime. I don't know, I felt like getting a little hype there with the goal call, you know? But here's the play. Svech had a horrendous shift last time. Oh, he's now the captain after Aho was traded. He's going to elect to pass it to Bach. Bach's going to double back, and just a great decision to turn. Draws two defenders away. All of a sudden, Ellis has a wide open shooting lane here. He's going to take a shot, and there's nothing that the Sabres goaltender, Fragapane, could do there. For a defensive defenseman, that was a hell of a shot. Canes take game one there. What a goal. What a game. Bit of an offensive showcase there for both teams. Hedstrom, 3 points in his first career playoff game. What a performer. What a man. What a guy. What a guy. Game 2, Schoonmaker scoring yet again. That's his third goal. Big Sam with a goal. That's his first of the playoffs. And third period, Canes with a goal from Sullivan. His first playoff goal this season. But unfortunately, it's a 4-3 loss. Hedstrom, once again, though, another point. Another one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sim to game 3. First period, Schoonmakers with his 4th goal. My God. Second period, Dahlin with 2 goals. Third period, Nolan Patrick gets 1. Tough loss for the Canes. I think we really need to dig down a little bit here. Dig deep. Klinga is back. That's a huge addition to the forward core. We haven't been scoring a whole lot this playoffs. We're going to make a few changes. Hedstrom's the best player. He's got to be there. That doesn't change anything either. Thing is, they did so well together. I'm hesitant to take them off the same line. Michael Cera, though, gonna put him there. Alright. That's fine. Defense should be fine. Special teams. The power play hasn't really got it done at all in the playoffs. Hedstrom, in all honesty, needs to be on the first power play unit. Kerslake, I'm going to put Michael Cera on the power play. That should change things. That should give the Canes an advantage. Schoonmakers, 4 goals in 4 games. Or 3 games. Can't ask for better performance than that. First period, Big Sam with a power play goal. There we go. Second period, Buffalo takes the lead thanks to Nolan Patrick. Third period, Svechnikov scores. We're heading to overtime. With Klinga back in the lineup, the Canes offense is a 98 overall. So it's a not as big of a change as I thought, but still a very good change. Obviously, you're getting your team's premier playmaker back. 74 assists in the regular season. You're getting one of your best puck distributors there. So let's see what happens in overtime. Canes and Sabres. Sabres with a 2-1 series lead. Big Sam versus Cole Perfetti. Cole Perfetti wins it. Mackay with the puck on his stick to back to Corey Sejenever. Svechnikov with the puck to Big Sam. Big Sam Turns it over to Corey. Corey turned it over to Svech, though. Svech on the backhand scores! What a move! Andrei Svechnikov. The Canes have tied the series. So what we got to do is just get the puck, get the game to overtime. So let's take a look. Corey, obviously, you know, in a board battle here. It's going to come loose thanks to hard work from Big Sam. Svech is going to pick it up, so it's going to be unassisted and just take it on the backhand and put it past Fragapane. Fragapane. Something, I don't know, man. But either way, the Carolina Hurricanes have tied the series, won another game in overtime. We're going to head to Game 5, and there will be a Game 6 this series, so that's exciting. Svech leading the way with 5 points in 4 games played. Again, he's 34. Like, he's old in this game. First period, Cole Perfetti with a goal. Second period, ooh, it's 5-1. Big Sam with a goal, though. Third period, Big Sam with another goal and Dominic Bach with one. But the Canes, unfortunately, facing elimination in this series. Svech did have 2 points in that game, but the Canes are going to need a lot more from their team here. First period, tie game, Jonathan Wagner scoring. Second period, Big Sam with a goal. Jonathan ties it, keeping the Canes season alive for just a moment. Here we go, heading to overtime. If the Canes win, they force a Game 7 back at home. If they lose, their season is over in the first round. Not where I want to be. And if we lose in the first round, Matt Duchene is probably not going to be the head coach of this team any longer. Big Sam. Cole Perfetti on the face-off wins it back to Dahlin. Dahlin is going to dump the puck in. Interesting choice. Dishes it up to Dominic Bach. Big Sam starts the breakout. Gives it to Svechnikov. Entering the offensive zone. Game 4's hero. Shot on net, but it didn't work. Cole Perfetti with the puck on his stick. Enters the zone. Dishes it back. Shot blocked. Dominic Bach. Another block. Huge hit by Big Sam. Svechnikov enters the zone, dishes to Dominic Bach. Bach back to Number Sports Fan. Back shot, Bach maybe tipped by the goaltender. Hedstrom with the puck to Dominic Bach. Shot blocked off of the ass of Corey. McNaughton with the puck on his stick. Gets hit. Ellis with the puck, starting the breakout. Number 60, Schoonmakers with it to Ellis. Ellis dishes it back, blocked. Schoonmaker's shot, save. McNaughton with it. Canes with a lot of chances this overtime. Someone's bucket is still on the ice. Shot got past Lapalainen there. Number 29 for the Sabres dishes it back to Nolan Patrick, blocked. Schoonmakers with it, back to Ellis, to Hedstrom. Hedstrom, the franchise, former first overall pick of this past year. To Boss. Grieg with the puck on his stick. Ridley Grieg, I'm assuming. Oh, great poke check there. Another one, but the puck stays on his stick. Hedstrom knocks it down. A couple great defensive plays. Klinga up to Wagner. Jonathan Wagner to Klinga. Shot, save. Klinga with the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki, good move. Suzuki back to Klinga to back to Suzuki. Suzuki got crunched, and Robertson with it to Timo Meier. Meier with the puck on his stick, dishes it. Oh, man. Another huge hit by the Canes. Honka up to Suzuki to Michael Cera. Huge Caniac. Michael Cera shot. Suzuki was there, but Boss with a great play to clean up that rebound. Oh, what a hit by Klinga. Number 69 with a nice hit. Fragapane with the save on Klinga. My God, what a hit, though. He comes up and just lays into him. My God, what a hit. Canes' fourth line against the third line here. The fourth line does pretty well, though. They have some talent. Oh, that wasn't a good play. It was number 18 was drifting, but the puck gets out of the zone. They're forced to dump it in. Here come the Canes. Honka gets it up to Kerslake. Kerslake, big skater there. I didn't realize how big he was. 48. with the puck on his stick, gets it back, shot, pass, oh, what a save! Skrbek gets it, Kerslake, Fragapane, the fourth line grinding and getting it done in the offensive zone. Wearing down the Sabres a good bit here. Here's a great opportunity, shot, save. And then there was that rebound opportunity, but it's the first line's out again for both teams. Big Sam's got to win a face-off here, man. He hasn't won a single one when we've watched it. Barkland with the puck. Great stick lift by Big Sam. Another one shot, save. Cole Perfetti with the puck now. To Bergeron, not Patrice. Bergeron, not pass. Kaspar with the great defensive play. Svechnikov coming in on the right wing. To Bach. Bach shot, blocked. Oh, what a save on Big Sam. Kaspar to Bach. What a hit. Svechnikov, Big Sam, back to Tarasov, Tarasov, Bach to Tarasov to Kaspar, Svechnikov, shot, save on the back door, Big Sam with that chance, Mackay with the puck, top 2 in goals in the playoffs, turns it over to Svechnikov, it's a 2-on-2, Svechnikov on the wing, turned it over briefly, Bach had it, lost it, collision, Big Sam, Dominic Bach got it back. Bach passes it to Svechnikov. Shot wide. Dahlin to Ennis. Somebody's hurt. Somebody is hurt, and I think it might be either Bach or Svechnikov. Ellis with the puck. Up to Hedstrom, the first overall pick in this past draft. Ellis with the puck. He won game 2 for the Canes. 2 for the Canes. He won game 1 for the Canes. Dahlin with the puck. This has been an entertaining overtime. Corey with the puck on his stick. Corey, shut down line, Flynn, Ennis, Erskine to Flynn, Schoonmakers with the puck, Schoonmakers with the puck on his stick on the wing, Hedstrom shot, save by Fragapane, number sports fan to Hedstrom, back to Ellis, Ellis to number sports fan with a nice lane, Scott saves! Schoonmakers to Hedstrom and another save by Fragapane. There's the shot, and that's just a great save on Big Sam. And it's the fourth line for the Canes out against the second line of Timo Meier, Nolan Patrick, and McNaughton. Interesting choice. Brandon Carlo with the puck to Timo Meier. Meier going up against Honka. Honka pinch, odd play. Carlo save Lapalainen, and he's going to cover up there. Freeze the puck. My goodness. It's Gaspard Bergeron. Interesting name. Alright. Fourth line's going to stay out there against the second line. Boss to Carlo, shot save Lapalainen. Meier, Timo Meier. Sullivan with a nice defensive play to break that up. And Kerslake's going to dump it in. Boss up to McNaughton, who was going to run into a heavy hit there. I feel like the third line should come out. Honka gets it up to Skrbek. Skrbek's going to take the puck out of the zone, enter in the offensive zone. Here we go. Shot wide. It was partially blocked. Carlo with the puck on his stick to Boss. Nolan Patrick to McNaughton. Honka against McNaughton on the defensive side of things. Kane's going on a partial change. Brandon Carlo with it. Dished it. Alright. Timo Meier with the shot. It was partially blocked, and Lapalainen's going to come up and make a diving cover. 14 seconds left in overtime. Canes are going to look to get the puck out of the zone. Suzuki on the face-off here with Michael Serra and Jurgen Klinge. Suzuki won the face-off but ended up losing possession. Dean save Lapalainen. 8.7 seconds left. Lapalainen's looking fine. Hasn't been tested a whole lot. Suzuki loses the faceoff. Barkland to Dean. Save, and Suzuki's going to get the puck out of the zone. Ellis to Serra. And we're heading to second overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. Entertaining first overtime. Plenty of chances for both teams. The Canes had a lot of chances, but Buffalo's defense really came to play in that period. Look at that. Fragapane was phenomenal this overtime. Nothing got past him. He was square to every puck. Canes with the shot advantage, 47-36. And we're heading to second overtime here. Again, the Canes' season is over if they lose. They force a game 7 if they win, though. Perfetti with the puck on his sticks. Gonna double back for a minute. Get around Big Sam and Bergeron. Gaspard Bergeron got bumped off the puck, but dumped the puck in. Ellis with the puck on his stick. Number Sports Fan gets it from Big Sam. Gets it back to Ellis to Svechnikov. Svech turns it over to Matt Kay. To Schneider. Matt Kay gets it to Perfetti, blocked by Number Sports Fan. Big Sam with a huge play to break up that pass. Dominic Bach with the puck on his stick. Doubles back, turns it over, but Svechnikov's got it back. Ellis, Number Sports Fan. Ellis to Number Sports Fan. Blocked by Matt Kay. To Big Sam. Big Sam's going to dish it up to Dominic Bach. Bach has the puck on his stick and gets it to Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker shot saved by Fragapane. Matt Kay gets crunched. What a hit. Dahlin with the puck on his stick. Corey to Timo Meier. Meier turned over. Hedstrom with the puck on his stick. Toe drag for some reason, but goes nowhere with it. Corey to Timo Meier. Interesting. Meier takes it out wide. Good play by the Canes defenseman to force him out wide. Dahlin shot saved by Lapalainen. Honka with the puck on his stick. Takes it into the offensive zone. Gets it to Jonathan Wagner. Shot high. That was a good save. Meier, what a hit. Jonathan Wagner. My God, what a hit. Timo Meier with the puck. I'm surprised this man is still alive. Meier saved Lapalainen. He's going to hold on. Oh, man, what a hit. That was a great save, Lapalainen. But here's the real highlight that I'm going to go back. I have to go back and watch this hit. Even though the Canes did not get possession as a result, look at this hit. Jonathan can't get the puck after the shot. He poke checks the puck away, actually. Here comes Timo Meier getting the puck. Jonathan, boom, lays the smack down. Meier goes down like a rag doll there. What a hit. The Canes' third line is out there against Buffalo's third line. Suzuki loses the face-off. Carlo with it. Robertson gets the puck, has a lane, shot it wide. Klushek with the puck now up to Klinga. Number 69 for the Canes. Has the puck on his stick, gets it to Klushek. Back shots blocked. Michael Cera, huge Caniac. Ryan Suzuki to Michael Cera. Klushek was not able to control the puck in the offensive zone. Had to double back. Klinga with the puck on his stick. He's going to dish it, but he gets it back. What a play. What a move. He's hooked. Michael Cera with it. Shot. Honka. And the Canes are going on the power play with 7:57 left in the second overtime. Huge opportunity for the Canes. Robertson's getting the gate. This is probably Nicholas Robertson here. Yeah, it's a hooking on Klinga, who made a nice move to get around the defender, but unfortunately the play was kind of stopped dead by that. The Canes' first power play unit's going to get out there now. Klinga, Big Sam, and Hedstrom. Hedstrom with the puck. Number Sports Fan shot save. Big Sam to Klinga. Shot save on Hedstrom. That would have been the biggest goal of his career. It was a good shot, but not the best, I don't think. Staying with the first unit here, Dean and Flynn are the forwards for Buffalo. Big Sam wins the face-off. Svechnikov, Hedstrom. Oh, what a stop. Oh, mercy, what a save. Fragapane robs Hedstrom twice this overtime. Oh, man, what a save. Big Sam to Hedstrom to Svechnikov. Klinga had it to Svechnikov. On the backhand shot, save again. Fragapane, what is it going to take to get past this goaltender? My goodness. first unit has been great for the Canes this overtime on the power play. Klinger with it, shot it wide, he kind of got hit off the puck. Boss is going to clear the zone. Canes might go for a forward change here. Vechnikov gets it to Hedstrom, who gets it up to Big Sam. Klinga's going to enter the zone. To Big Sam. Hedstrom scores! Third time's the charm on the power play. Hedstrom with a rocket from the point. The Carolina Hurricanes have forced Game 7. 3 points in that game for Hedstrom. Let's take a look at this. It's going to be Big Sam to Klinga. To Big Sam, so Klinga's gonna get an assist. It's gonna be Hedstrom from Big Sam and Klinga here. And look at this traffic. No way Fragapane sees this shot coming. Klinga gets in the way at the last minute to block him, and it goes right past the glove. Hedstrom with the biggest goal of his career. The Carolina Hurricanes forcing Game 7. A huge moment. Klinga back in the lineup definitely helped there. He obviously factored in on the OT winner. And we're heading to a Game 7. The winner of this series will play New Jersey. First period. Canes out to a lead. Ellis with the first goal. Skirvik and Kerslake. So the fourth line getting it done with 2 goals there. Second period, Michael Serra with a goal. We're going to sim minute by minute in this third period. Canes out shooting the Sabres heavily, but it doesn't matter. Nielsen scores. Okay, power play. Oh no. Oh no. A long power play is killed, but Erskine scores for the Sabres. Can the Canes come back on the power play? No. Season's over. Dang it. Darn. That's upsetting. I can't fire him yet. But believe me, Charlotte also lost their series. They got swept. Chris Miracle back in the lineup, of course. Dang. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, draft rankings. We probably will have a top 10 pick this year, which is great. 4 gems in this draft already. Almqvist here is the newest one. And we're scouting the 2 guys that we don't know anything about. Great news. I like having 4 gems in this draft. I think that's really good, really important to identify. Nashville winning the Cup, Belleville winning the Calder. So congrats to both teams. Carolina gets the 8th overall pick from Dallas. We don't move up any spots, but 8th overall is still a top 10 pick. I'm not going to complain. The Canes could grab, if the medium elite left winger is available, definitely going to grab him. Otherwise, going to go with either maybe Asher Ford here or Neil Rawlings, depends. I might go with the left winger here. Yeah. Other than that, gems or busts in this draft. 5 of them now. Mateo Ulrich is the newest gem on this list. Lots of talent to be had in this draft, though. Really exciting. I don't have a ton of picks in this draft, though. I know that. I don't have a lot of picks. But even then, they say it's a weaker draft, but, like, still a lot of gems. Draisaitl calling it a career with 16-14 points. Definitely a Hall of Fame career. Same with Matthews and Marner. Probably Pasternak as well. Sebastian Aho, Hall of Famer in my book. Almost, 800 assists. 463 goals, definitely a Hall of Fame career. Barzal is the other player. I made the right decision to trade Aho. He retired this past year, regressed down to an 82, and Hedstrom is obviously phenomenal. Any other former Canes on this list? Julien Gauthier, briefly a Cane. Carl Grunstrom was briefly a Kane in this game. Nicholas Waugh. Other than that, not really. Mackenzie Blackwood and Thatcher Demko both calling it careers. I will have to hire 2 more coaches, of course. Well, let's take a look at the awards, see what happened this past season. Nashville winning the Cup after Minnesota won the President's Trophy. It was a Nashville versus New Jersey series. Patrick winning the Art Ross for the 2nd year in a row. Wade winning the Hart this year. Scott winning his 2nd Norris in 5 years. Calder went to Hedstrom. Great to see. Connor Tuna used to watch these streams. I think you've been busy though, but you won the Conn Smythe. Josh Bartosik, 2nd Vezina in a row. Carter, 2nd William M. Jennings in a row. Patrick winning another Selke. Wade winning a Ted Lindsay for the 2nd time in 4 years. And I don't care. Anybody for Charlotte win awards? Does not look like it. Okay. Alright, we'll sim to the draft. We'll sim through the draft. We'll get all of our picks. And then I think I'm going to get off after, we check and see the future of the team. Trey Cash, rumored to be on the trading block. So both Rawlings and Ford are available. Who do I need? I need more centers. I don't have a whole lot of centers. So Asher Ford is going to be my pick here. 65 overall out of the draft. Definitely a solid season. Puck skills are obviously good. That's where passing is, so I would hope that'd be good. His shooting is also very good. Skating is really weak. His skating, physicality, and defense are all issues. Defense is a bit of a concern because that's where face-offs is. But probably a project, but I'm excited for that prospect. Simming to pick 26 now. Kings, obviously we're looking for talent at this point in the draft. I think, there aren't a whole lot of players available. There's Jace Ramsey and there's also Johan Almquist. I think I'm going to go with the left winger here. Unless Ramsey is almost ready and has a comparison. 73 overall is really good. I'll probably just sign him out of the draft. Simming to pick 88. I don't have another pick for a little. Didn't have a 2nd round pick, obviously. That one trade Raimo Puistola. And there's also a low top 6 forward. I'm going to have to draft the Puistola. Medium top 6D is not terrible. Pick 119. Now we're probably going to draft based on potential. Low top 6 forward Garrison. Aiden Garrison here. Very weak player, but if he can actually, low top 9, damn, thought he was a low top 6, that would have been great. That would have been a great pick, but instead it's really crappy and I'm not going to sign him. Goaltending, I'm fine in terms of goalies. There's a Michael Wagner who is a gem, 19 years old, 55 overall is not great, but he is low elite. Last pick in the draft for us, at least. I'm just looking to draft based on potential once again. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot available, unfortunately. So the best player available for me would be Peyton Pinot, a grinder who might be a low top 6 forward. He's not. Low top 9. That was not a good pick. Overall, pretty decent draft. My 2 first round picks were really solid. I think Wagner was also pretty good, but the rest are just... Puistola's okay, but the rest not great. The other 2, at least. Yeah, so my first round picks were very good, but other than that, eh. So my NHL assistant coach is wanting a new contract. Gonna sign him. I have to fire Matt Duchene. My head coach for the AHL retired after 1 year. as did my goalie coach, of course. Scouts have expiring contracts, none of my scouts retired, which is good news. I can keep all of my scouting staff. Been very happy with my scouting staff these past few years. I've drafted very well. I think this franchise mode has been a lot easier because I've drafted really well. Yeah. So, there's that. Okay, I have a lot of players that need contracts. Alright. All unsigned. Top player is Ramsey. I'm gonna go ahead and sign this player. There's no sense. He was a European player. There's no sense in keeping him in his European league. Might as well keep him in the NHL. Other than that, Claxon is a player who will be coming here next year. Second round pick. You got Nikitin. You've got Turner. Probably gonna sign. I'll sign Turner now. Other than that, you have a handful of other players that might be good, might not be, but that's okay. Goaltending, no unsigned goalies. So this draft class looks okay. Ford is the other player on this list. So Claxon will definitely sign. Nikitin I'll definitely sign. I might sign Conley. And I'll probably sign Hanula. Other than that, though, not great. The last draft class was pretty good. So, that's going to do it for this one. I will see you all maybe tomorrow night.